Welcome to Famous Paintings Parodies 2, Parodias de Pinturas Famosas 2 by Munguia. Once again, we have our terrible 1998 style flash animation menu buttons. And a little bit loud on my end here. I don't think I can adjust the volume right now, though. Famous Paintings Parodies ABC Test 2 by Munguia. If you go down here, there's a lot of medals to get, of which I haven't gotten any yet. And, well, we're not going to be able to see it, but actually in the Newgrounds version of this, Famous Paintings is one word, and Parodies 2 is one word. I don't know why. You can see right here, Parodies 2, there's no space in it. Same thing for Famous Paintings. This goes to a website, this does something, but this is the play button. I remember at least that much. And let me see if I can... There we go, I can adjust the stupid volume now. Have fun with Famous Paintings Parodies 2. Don't forget to use your 3D glasses to compare, spelled wrong, originals with parodies. That's kind of funny. Down in the comment section here, there are multiple people who had mentioned spelling mistakes or something like that, and the author, Munguia, went in and fixed it, but not a single person noticed that compare is spelled wrong on what's essentially the first screen of the game. And find the hidden stars, that part was not in the first version of the game, and these stars are exactly the same, so those are copy-paste. Excuse me. Round 1. Get ready, fighters! This is Batman, and he is looking rather dapper. Is this the Venus de Milo, La Gioconda by Da Vinci, or Natalie Portman by Leonardo DiCaprio? Well, it's obviously not Natalie Portman. It's obviously not Venus de Milo. What a lot of people don't realize is that what we in English call the Mona Lisa, in Italian is known as La Gioconda. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it in Italian. Oh yeah, I forgot the 3D glasses that let you see the picture. It's the Mona Lisa. Bat Mona Lisa. That sounds like something that Adam West would have on his utility belt. The Kiss by Klimt, I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss, or The Birthday by Chagall. This is The Kiss. In fact, both of these pictures were in the first game. Also, we're supposed to be looking for hidden stars. I wonder if the star will just be hidden somewhere on the entire screen versus just in the picture, versus you have to use... Well, you can't use the 3D glasses to see it, in that it can't be not on this picture, but is on this picture. I don't know. But this is The Kiss by Klimt. Yay! Is it really the last kiss? This is The Scream by Munch. There's a star. Click. Okay, so now we have a star. Everybody's happy. And there's the scream. Dunk. Yay! The monkey scream. I love medals on Newgrounds. This is a dude. There's a lot of yellow here, so I'm looking to see if there's hidden stars. Nope. Is this Shakespeare by Jansen, The Kramer by Seinfeld, or The Knight with His Hand on His Breast by El Greco? I'm going to guess it's The Knight with His Hand on His Breast. And yes, it is. That's a knight. He's got his hand on his breast. Hence, headless smoker. No más peleas, no más peleas, no más peleas de gallos. Oh man, no more fighting. No more cockfights. So, this is The Dance by Matisse. Oh wait, are there any stars here? I got yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm not seeing any. Moulin Rouge Cartel by Toulouse-Lautrec. Or Lady Marmalade by Patti LaBelle. Was this Toulouse-Lautrec? I want to say it is, and it is definitely a Moulin Rouge poster. Yay! No more cockfightings. No more cockfightings. That's not really the way you would say that in English, but that's alright. Madonna and Child by Botticelli is exactly what this is going to be. We know it's not the Mona Lisa by Da Vinci because it doesn't look anything like it. And Whistler's mother's in a rocking chair, and that's not a rocking chair, and bonk. There you go. Madonna and Child. MacDonna. Old MacDonna had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. I do not see any hidden stars. E-I-E-I-O. Three Graces by Rubens, Three Ladies by Reynolds, or Independent Woman by Destiny's Child. Those are three women, but are they also three Graces? Rubens versus Reynolds. Oh, I'm not seeing anything to differentiate between. I'm going to try Graces by Rubens. Yay, Three Little Pigs. So here we have... Is that like a world? Is that a picture of like the planet Earth with a stone tied onto it? Anyway, I'm not seeing any stars. We have Luncheon on the Grass by Manet, Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Bridge Over Water Lilies by Monet. And this is definitely Bridge Over Water Lilies by Monet. I like that picture. Click. Yay! Goodbye, cruel people. Rather than cruel world, I guess. This is a lump. Pope Innocent X by... Whoa. I'm gonna choke on a peanut here. Pope Innocent X by Velasquez. Popeye by E.C. Seeger. Or Pope Innocent X by Bacon. Well, it's definitely Pope Innocent X. But is it by Velasquez or Bacon? And this is too Spanish to not be Velasquez. Yep, potato. Hot potato. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. This is a Picasso. You can tell just by looking at it that this is a Picasso. And once again, I'm not seeing any stars. Is this Olympia by Manet, Weeping Woman by Picasso, or Crying Woman meme generator? This is Weeping Woman by Picasso. Just looks just like Picasso. Yay! Lol. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bonus. Which of these parodies is not based on a painting? Well, this is Whistler's mother on the toilet. This is Starry Night with a crashed UFO. This is people dancing. But this is a cover to a Beatles album, which is a photograph and not a painting. So this one. Yay! Also didn't see any hidden stars. Street Dogs. Right, the parody is based on the Beatles cover album Abbey Road. This is Paul, and Paul is not wearing any shoes, which is the origin of the Paul is dead rumor. See? Everyone else is wearing shoes, but Paul is not. Munguia started the Parodies of Famous Painting series in 2008. To date, have been painted over 150 canvas. This game contains 30 of them. That is the exact same message that they had in the first one, isn't it? This is Michelangelo painting on the Sistine Chapel. Yep. Very famous painting. Not seeing any hidden anything. So, Sistine Chapel. Yay! Creation of Woman. This is The Last Supper by Da Vinci. Not seeing any hidden stars. Last Supper by Da Vinci. See how obvious it is. And once again, it's a longer painting than that, and they've just kind of crammed it together. To the best of my knowledge, it's a longer painting than that. I could be mistaken. I haven't seen the actual painting. The Kitten Dinner. Ooh, this one looked ripe for a star when I saw that, but that's not a star. And that's a guy's hand. That's a basketball. I can tell you from looking at it that this is Guernica by Picasso, and there's Guernica by Picasso. When I mentioned it's Guernica by Picasso, I hadn't looked at the answers yet. You have no way of, knowing for sure, but you can go ahead and trust me. I recognize La Guernica by Picasso. Guernica full color. This is Luncheon on the Grass by Manet. This time I did look down here. But this is definitely a Manet. Yep. Monet is dots, Manet is actual people. So, Luncheon on the Grass. There we go. Oh, I didn't do a very good job looking for stars, but I don't see a star there that might have been missed. And this is a bunch of kitties on the same picture that was on the which of the following was not based on a picture, on a painting thing. So this is going to be probably The Dance by Matisse. Yeah, that looks like the dance by Matisse. Doesn't look like a Degas to me. Yep. Jaguar dance. Makes me think of Civilization 4. Okay, not seeing any stars. I keep forgetting, like every other painting I look for stars. We had this painting before as well, because this looks like Meninas by Velázquez. Oop, gotta go over here. Yep, we had that painting last time. Meninas. A dog's life. Playing basketball. Oh, that's yellow, but that's not it. That's yellow, but that's not it. Alright, this has a very Little Big Planet vibe to it. So, I can also recognize this from last time, and this is the anatomy lesson. Because, yeah, we had that, not this exact painting, but we had this exact painting. And it's the anatomy lesson by Rembrandt. We had this painting last time, too. This is Executions of the 3rd of May by Goya. We are having a lot of oh, there's a star. We got 2 stars now. Considering how many paintings we've seen, I wonder how many I've missed. Probably quite a bit. But there you go. No more poaching. Aw. That's actually kind of sad. This is weird. It's a Wizard of Oz by Disney. No. I'm just looking for stars. Not seeing any stars. I don't recognize this at all. I totally get the Wizard of Oz thing, though. It looks like Kansas. So is this Christina's World by Wyeth or Olympia by Manet? And as Americanish as this looks, I don't know if Wyeth is from America, but it doesn't look like a Manet to me. It looks... Let's go with this one. Yep. Eye of the Hurricane. This is Starry Night. We already saw this earlier. You would think this would be a perfect one to hide a star in. But it is not. That's by Van Gogh. So there you go. Starry Night. A lot of cats. The Equinox by Skrillex. Yes. Totally Skrillex. Rooftop Concert. Bonus. Which of these parodies is not based on a painting? Well, this is that park painting that I can never remember. This is Liberty. That is just really weird to see a Smurf with breasts. So it's somewhere between these two. We have a bunch of dudes. Looks like almost kind of The Simpsons at the end here. Sitting in something. I have no clue. I can't really tell because it's so small. Now, okay, I know that these two are paintings. There's absolutely no question in my mind about that. So between these two, my first thought is this one, only because it's got the soccer ball and stuff. But the fact that we have what looks like a little chariot in the background and the fact that they're both bowed in prayer seems so painting-esque. Whereas this is just a bunch of dudes sitting on a thing. It actually looks like a combination of a couch and a foot-long sub. So I'm going to go with this one. Yep, that one's right. What's the answer to this? This parody is based on the famous photograph Lunchtime Atop a Skyscraper by Charles Ebbets. Yes, okay, so that's supposed to be an I-beam or possibly a T-beam, but I think it's an I-beam. And all the dudes are sitting on it having lunch. That makes sense. Oh, and here you go. Yeah, that's an I-beam. Cool. The famous paintings Parodies series has been exhibited in the halls of Costa Rica and have been part of art exhibitions in Spain, Argentina, Brazil, Turkey, Italy. Ham, roast beef. Okay. Not seeing any stars. So we already had The Kiss by Klimt, so we know that this is not The Kiss by Klimt. The Birthday by Chagall or The Kiss by Brancusi. That is a weird way to kiss someone, but that is a kiss, so I'm going to go with The Kiss by Brancusi. It is not. That must be The Birthday? Alright, so... Oh, here's a star. Interesting. That is one heck of an eyebrow you have there, buddy. Portrait of King Henry VIII Charles IV and his family, or the Potato Eaters? That's a king of some sort. Is it Charles IV by Goya or King Henry VIII by Holbein? Well, Henry VIII would have been much older than that style of dress, so I'm going to go with Charles IV. Yep. Cavemen fashion. There are two underwater... Well, it looks like underwater, but I guess they're astronauts. Christopher Columbus by Teofilo Puebla. American Gothic... It's not American Gothic. Or The Ambassadors by Holbein. Christopher Columbus or The Ambassadors. They don't look like what... They both have beards, and Christopher Columbus usually doesn't have a beard, so I'm going to go with The Ambassadors. Yep. Pull my finger. Because I guess that's a finger and not a skateboard. Robots and radios. Let's Talk About Sex by Salt and Peppa. Pretty sure that's correct. Gabrielle d'Estrées and Duchess of Villars by Fontainebleau. Or Two Women by Gauguin. Huh. There are two women there. But they've got fancy hairdos. And Gauguin and Fontainebleau are both French. So that doesn't help. Because I was going to say, they have a very French hairstyle to them. I'm going to go with the... Royalty. Yep, Duchess. Because they have like a maid-in-waiting in the background. So it doesn't... That wouldn't technically be two women. There were three women there. Oh. I had my hand right... My hand. I had the mouse right here so I didn't get to see the fake picture. That dude looks kind of creepy. Apollo and Daphne by Bernini. The Room by Van Gogh. Or The Lock by Fragonard. Well, it's not Apollo and Daphne because it would have been old school and outside. And I'm thinking The Lock because he's messing with a lock on the door. Yep, the condoms. Oh, that's what those are. I thought that was toilet paper. Postal workers? They look like postal workers. Adam and Eve by Michelangelo. Expulsion from Paradise by Masaccio. Or Epic Facepalm by Giotto. Well, I don't think it's Epic Facepalm. And that is definitely not a Michelangelo. So that's got to be a Masaccio. Yep. Expulsion from School. Oh, someone cut that dolphin's fins off. That's not cool. Madame Recamier by Louis David. Naked Maha by Goya. Or The Bather by Ingres. Well, that is naked, but that doesn't look like a Goya. So I'm going to go with The Bather because she's got her hair bundled up in a towel. Yep, finless shark. That's terrible. You should feel bad. This is Narcissus. I was going to say that's definitely a Narcissus kind of setup. And there you are. So that's a Caravaggio. It's not the blue boy. There's nothing blue about him. Well, I guess he's wearing maybe possibly some blue pants. But it's Narcissus. Anorexia and bulimia. That is a cow drinking wine and holding a turkey. Boy and Fruits by Rembrandt. Bacchus by Caravaggio. Or Boy with Wine by Vermeer. Wow, this one... Okay, there is a boy with fruits, and there is a boy with wine, and it's a Bacchus. That all of the above could be it, but... Ooh, that's a hard choice. Boy and Fruits by Rembrandt, because that looks Rembrandt-y. Or Bacchus by Caravaggio, because the one we just saw was a Caravaggio. I'm going to go with Bacchus because of the toga and the headdress. Yep, cowboy. This is obvious. This is the Leonardo da Vinci Vitruvian Man. Very famous drawing. I will take that for 100 Alex. Goro by Mortal Kombat. I like the cheerleader one, though. Vitruvian cheerleader. Which of these parodies is not based on a painting? Well, this is based on a painting. Well, is it a painting? I know for sure La Pieta is a sculpture. I have no clue what that is. This looks like Lunch with Rowers, which we saw in the last one. I'm going to say this one because I know La Pieta is a statue. Yep. What's the answer? The parody is based on the famous sculpture La Pieta by Michelangelo. And there you go. Very famous sculpture. I just didn't know if they had a painting of it. I can tell you for a fact that there are dozens of comic book covers that are arrayed just like this. Like, I know there's one where Superman is holding Supergirl's dead body, and it looks like that. It looks like a cow with a matador. Did you find the 3 hidden stars? I did find the 3 hidden stars. I would have expected more than 3. You very good. You are a connoisseur of art, and I like art, and I missed 1. That is upsetting, especially how slow this game is. Well, I'm going to go back through and get my last medal for Newgrounds, and it's obvious the one that we missed, and there's only really one other choice it could have been, and so I'm not going to go back and show you the whole thing just because of how slow it is. So, until next time, bye-bye.